All right. So big body fight, you know, happened and shit. Girl Deku got folded. It was very anticlimactic. Not really, but it really wasn't. She put in some work, but got folded. Now, he'd like, all right, this person wins, that person loses. You know what happens, gotta go. The loser always gets transported somewhere else, somewhere worse. So then, after that happens, then we have another competitor, right? It's Shield Deku. I wish I could get this shit animated, bro. Because I would have that shit so lit. Because it'd be like Shield Deku and he'd be walking in all flexing and shit. Because like I feel like when I say certain what ifs that y'all have seen already, it's just like my nigga, bro. Or if you see two different what ifs go clashing head to head to each other and y'all have seen both of them, you like, it's like a I want you to win, but I fucks with you too. But anyways, Shield Deku pulls up the cut, and then it's like this slightly swoller looking Deku, and they both state what they're about. He's like, I'm god of defense, and he's like, he takes a stance, and I'm god of attack. They realize what's about to happen. It's gonna be a fight of who has it better, the god of defense or the god of attack, right? And it's funny because they both had one for all, but they're both using it for two different reasons, right? Mans is using one for all to get a speed boost, while other Mans, he's using it to get a attack bonus, because he couldn't really attack for shit. Mans couldn't really move for shit, but if he got a hold of you, you're fucked. So let's get this on the road, right? The fight begins and they start throwing out blows after blows. Deku's really just throwing out Hellmakers, but like life-ending moves. But since it's really like a normal fight, right? Because their defense and attack is so high that it kind of cancels out. So it's kind of like who has the better techniques and who has the better moves. He goes in for shield prison, pulls man's ups in the air. Deku uses one for all, scatters. He's moving so fast that he's like running on the air. And they're throwing good blows, and it's just like a fight off the rip, just boom, 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 boom. Deku uses shield blades. Basically, he just makes blades, and it's self-explanatory. So he starts going in for some cuts. Those don't work. He starts doing some flips, some kicks, just boop, 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 boop. He goes in for like his big move, this actually might end fast, because I don't really see no reason to drag this particular what if out. So I'm so sorry about the wind, guys. I hope y'all can still hear me. So Deku says shield prison, and immediately just go. That doesn't work. Deku attack the other Deku. God damn. Attack Deku goes into like this demon-like state, and then Deku's like, all right, no point of holding out. He goes in full berserk and just powers up. And he actually does a new move where he puts his shield practically around his whole body, but it looks kind of weird. It's hard to explain. And they just start throwing malicious hands. It's like beep, 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 beep. It's kind of like a Dragon Ball Z fight almost. The way they're going from place to place, to move, to kick, to hit, to hit. And it's just beat, 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 combo, trip, backflip. Shield Deku goes for a punch, dude weaves, start doing some boxing, beat, 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 beat. Deku starts doing some Muay Thai. The Shield Deku starts doing some Muay Thai. He beat, 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 beat. The man goes from boxing to karate. It's like they just switching it up on each other, bro. And it's like a real big body fight, bro. It's fucking crazy. Alright, so the fight is like dummy big body, right? They're just going from style to style, from move to move, from hit to hit. And so they just keep going and going and going and going and going. Beep, 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 punch, punch, kick, kick, weave, weave. And it's really just looking like they're just dummy even, right? Deku starts like throwing out flames and, some ice and some different stuff due to his shield. So it's like coming out of his shield. But since his shield's all around his body, he's kind of like throwing out at weird angles and stuff. And I'm throwing out some nitroglycerin all over the stage, right? As they're fighting. So it's just like it's happening. He jumps up, right? And says shield prison. and his shield prison, it's like kind of like a coffin almost. And so what it's gonna do is it's angled to make air rise up, right? So then he like uses his shield to make creating some wind, some tornado and stuff, right? And then attack Deku's coming like having a stance, like he's about to punch, like he's about to throw like the strongest punch known to mankind. And so what he does is he does this, and this is pretty much where the fight ends because he throws a punch, Deku throws the flames, and it's like this gigantic explosion that blows up the arena. Everyone's in the background just like baffled at what just happened. Shield Deku literally has like a shield, like multiple shields around him, kind of like Android 817. He stands down, he's just like, he reverted back down to base. Same thing with Attack Deku, but that dude's so much more bloody and abused, and they just both. And Attack Deku was going in for the grab, and he's like, but what he said was poison shield, because back in the day, he was like, when he was like first starting out, he had a lot of poisons, but since he doesn't kill, kind of useless. But during the fight, when he was putting on the nitroglycerin, those had seeds in them, and those seeds came out and it made vines and stuff. So it just kind of like contorted this man, but it was also poison and it cutted him. And then the fight didn't go much on because like the poison hit him instantly because of all the blood loss. He didn't have much blood. Attack Deku slowly but for surely realized what was going on. So before he died, he like cut Mans just to give him a scar, and then like slowly but for surely like just went back down. And Deku, like right before it happens, summons out his strongest move, and then like hits Man. He didn't do it his big body, but he did it. I'll probably just say he burns Man's alive or something. Like he burns that body because I don't think he want to show his strongest move just yet. But that fight that's how it pretty much ended. I don't know. I see Shield Deku winning though, just because how much versatility he has with his stuff versus the other Dekus. I mean, versus that particular Deku. So